Hello everyone, welcome to Gringa Spanish. I am Christy and today we are going over the lyrics to the very popular song Ram Pam Pam by Natti Natasha and Becky G. So if you haven't been here before, I like to go over the lyrics to popular songs with you guys because that was one of my favorite ways to learn Spanish when I was learning. I'm not going to sing for you, and we will not get all the way through because when you really go through and break things down rather than just giving a translation, it takes a bit of time. We get through the first verse and the chorus. So, I wanted to apologize for not uploading in a while. I'm actually taking summer classes right now, and I'm taking a summer B class that's just like there's stuff due like every other day, and it's like a lot. So I apologize, but I will try to upload more in the future. Alright, let's get into. Oh, yeah, and my nails are a mess. Don't worry about it. Okay. What you gonna do? So, no, I'm just kidding. That's English, guys. What you gonna do? Si la relación ya le di undo. Si without an accent means if. Si with an accent means yes. Si la relación, very similar to English. La relación means the relationship. Same thing as English, romantic relationship. Ya le di undo. Ya means already. Ya le di. Di comes from dar. It's the past tense of I. So I already gave something. So le di undo. Undo is just, you could say I undid it. It's like when you undo something technologically speaking. This is not a Spanish word. This is coming from the technological concept of undoing something. So I already gave it an undo. So she already undid it. Le is the pronoun that's referring to this verb. Giving an undo is happening to something. So le is a pronoun. It's like it. I already gave it an undo. And what is it? Si la relación ya le di undo. Le is talking about la relación. So if the relationship, I already gave it an undo. No vuelvo cometer errores. Errores is errors, just like in English, or mistakes. Cometer means to commit. So cometer errores is to commit a mistake, to commit an error. You'll hear this phrase a lot. Vuelvo comes from volver. It's the present tense I form. So vuelvo means to return to do something. So no vuelvo, I'm not going to do something again. I won't return. No vuelvo means I won't return. It can mean like physically as well as like metaphorically. So no vuelvo cometer errores. I'm not going to return or repeat to commit the same mistakes. Y menos con alguien así como tú. Menos means less, and less, con means with, and less with, alguien means somebody. Así means like that, or like this. It can be like if you're showing somebody something, like how to do something, you can be like así, that means like this. So, como tú, como means like, tú means you. Tú with an accent means you, tú without an accent means yours. So, y menos con alguien así como tú. And even less with somebody like you. So I'm not going to make the same mistakes again, and even less with somebody like you. Que me trata feo, that treats me poorly. Feo means ugly, but in this context it just means poorly. Tratar means to treat, and it literally like you treat me well, you treat me good, that type of treat. Me is a pronoun here, so who is getting treated? Me. So que me trata feo, that treats me poorly. Y no me pongo triste si no te veo. Ponerse is a reflexive verb that means to become something. So me pongo triste means I get sad. You could say me pongo feliz, I get happy. Me pongo enojado, I get mad. So y no me pongo triste, and I don't get sad. Si no te veo. If no te veo, ver. So te veo means I see you. Te is a pronoun here. So si no te veo if I don't see you. I don't get sad if I don't see you. No me pongo triste si no te veo. Tú mismo te lo buscaste. Buscar, this is coming from buscar, which means to search for. Lo, again, there's two pronouns here. Te lo buscaste. Lo is like it again. So you searched for it. Buscaste is you searched in the past tense. Buscar, buscaste. I have videos about conjugating in the past tense if you want to check them out. I know you like the lyrics better, y'all. So you searched for it. In te, what is te doing here? Because are you searching for yourself? What is te doing here? Sometimes when you put a pronoun in there, it kind of emphasizes the fact of somebody's putting themselves in a situation or somebody's doing something for themselves. So te lo buscaste. You searched for it for yourself. Tú mismo te lo buscaste. She's really emphasizing the fact that he's the one who searched for something. So tú mismo, you yourself. Mismo, tú mismo means you yourself. I could say a mí misma. That would mean myself. Tú mismo te lo buscaste. You yourself searched for it. Y ya mi corazón no te ruega. And already, ya is already again. Mi corazón, my heart, me is my, no te ruega. Ruega comes from the verb rogar. You don't hear it that often, but it means to ask or to pray. So te ruega means my heart is praying to you. No te ruega. It doesn't pray to you. So se volvió ateo. It became atheist. Ateo means atheist. Volvió is again volver, but now it's in the past tense, third person form. Se volvió ateo. Volverse means to become. Se volvió ateo. It became atheist. So volverse is a reflexive verb that means to become something. So it's the same. It's a lot of times when there's a reflexive version of a verb, it has a really similar meaning to the non-reflexive version. It's the same with volverse. So what's going on here? We're talking about my heart. So even though she's talking about an emotion, she's talking about my heart. She's personifying her heart. And as the same as in English, when we do that, we talk about my heart in the third person, even though it's part of me, right? In English, we also, in songs, we say, my eyes saw you. And we talk about my eyes or my heart in the third person. It's the exact same thing here. So you might be confused if you're learning Spanish and you're like, who became atheist? My heart became atheist. It's metaphorical. It's kind of weird. So, y ya mi corazón no te ruega. My heart already doesn't pray to you. Se volvió ateo. It became atheist. All right. And this is the chorus. Y tengo un novio nuevo. I don't know why I wrote that wrong. I was just copying it. Y tengo un novio nuevo que me hace. And I have a new boyfriend. Tengo comes from tener. I have. Tengo is I have. It's irregular in the first person present tense. Un novio. Novio means boyfriend. Very useful word. Novia means girlfriend. So, and I have a boyfriend. Nuevo means new. Que me hace. So that does to me. So que means that, and me hace means he does something to me. She hasn't specified what yet. Hacer is the infinitive form. It means to make or to do. I know that's a little confusing, but if, for example, if you were to see a t-shirt that says hecho en Peru, that means made in Peru, or hecho en China, that means made in China. Hecho is the past participle form of hacer. So it comes from hacer, and so hacer means to make or to do. And kind of like in English, you can physically make something, or you can like metaphorically make somebody mad. You can change their emotional state. It's the same thing here. Or you can do something to somebody. So physically, you can physically do something to somebody. Hacer kind of has these same definitions. So here, as we're going to see, she's talking about physically doing something to her. Me is the pronoun letting you know what the thing is being done to. So que me hace, that does to me. So what does he do to her? We're going to find out in the next line. Ram pam 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 pam. So I have a new boyfriend that does to me. Ram pam 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 pam. This doesn't mean anything. It's a sound. Like in English, you would say boom. So I would say that the best way to translate this would be if you needed a translation and you know this isn't enough for you to maybe imagine what's going on. I would say that I have a new boyfriend that does to me boom, 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 boom. That's the best translation, I would say. And if you want to know exactly what she's talking about, they could be talking about dancing. They could be talking about something else if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this line gets repeated twice. Then we go on, no me busques. Busques again comes from buscar, but now she's saying no me busques. So me says, what is she saying? Don't search for me. Te busco means I search for you. So she's saying don't search for me. No me busques. Que, because. Aquí, here, no queda. Quedar means to remain. So no queda, nothing remains. No me busques que aquí no queda na de na. Na is short for nada. So she's saying don't search for me because here there doesn't remain nothing, nothing, nothing. And in Spanish, you can say no queda nada. That's fine. It's not grammatically incorrect. Like in English, it's considered grammatically incorrect to say here there doesn't remain nothing. Like it's a double negative, right? We usually don't do that. But in Spanish, it is completely fine. It's correct to say no queda nada. There doesn't remain nothing, basically. You wouldn't say no queda algo. Like, that doesn't really make sense in Spanish. You say no queda nada. Even though in English, if I wasn't clear enough, that's a double negative. Okay. And again, this is repeated. Me hace, he does to me. Ram pam 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 pam. Tengo otro que me lleva a la disco a perrear. So tengo, I have, otro, another. I have another, que, that, me lleva. Llevar means to take. So me lleva, he takes me, a la disco. Disco is short for discotheque. It means club. In Spanish, you'll hear disco. Sometimes you hear discotheque, which that means club. Sometimes you'll just hear club, which is club pronounced with an accent. A perrear. Perrear is a type of dancing. It's like dirty dancing. It's like dancing close. It just means to dance. Perreo also most of the time is a type of music, mostly referring to reggaeton, dance music. So, tengo otro que me lleva a la disco a perrear. I have another that takes me to the club to dance. Okay. So that's as far as we're going to get today. The video, as you can see, we've only gotten through the first verse in the chorus and it's already a little long. So, but there were a couple phrases in the rest of the song that I wanted to teach you guys what they mean. That are probably super useful and you will hear in other songs. There's a part where she says, DJ, súbelo, oh, súbelo, oh. What is she saying? She's saying, turn it up, DJ, turn it up. So DJ, literally DJ. Sube comes from subir, which is a verb that means to rise. It can mean physically to rise. It's like to get on top of something, go get on top of that. You would use subir for that. To get on top of a horse, whatever it might be, or to get inside a car. If the car is high, you could use subir to say, like, get up in the car. So this is the command form of subir, sube, and I have videos on command forms. And remember, súbelo means turn it up. So what is the lo doing on the end of subir? When you're using a command in the do form, because there's formal and informal commands. Again, if you're confused, watch the command videos. You can attach the pronoun right onto the end of the verb. It becomes one word. So súbelo means turn it up. DJ, súbelo, turn it up. Que esa música me encanta, because I love this music. Esa música, this music, me encanta. Encantarse means to love something, like you love something. Que esa música me encanta, because I love this music. The second thing I wanted to talk about is llora nene, llora, llora. She's just saying cry boy, cry, cry. And the most useful word I would say here is nene. This isn't something they really teach you in Spanish class, but it is a really, really useful word and you'll hear it all the time. Nene means boy, nena means girl, and it usually means like a boyfriend or girlfriend as well. Like I would say my boyfriend is mi nene, like he's my boy, he's my boyfriend. It's same with nena. Todo el mundo tiene, the line finishes, todo el mundo tiene reemplazo. So, todo el mundo, this is another really useful phrase if you haven't heard it before. I remember when I first heard it a long, long time ago, I was super confused. Todo el mundo means everyone. And the reason it's confusing, if this is the first time you're hearing it, if not, skip ahead like 20 seconds. Todo el mundo literally translates to the whole world. The reason that this is confusing for people just learning Spanish is it's like, wait, like you mean the whole world? Or like, no, but this literally just means everyone. You can use it for a room of people, you can use it for a car full of people, you can use it for a table of people. It does not literally mean the entire world. It just means everyone. Don't overthink it. It is used the exact same way as we say everyone in English. So todo el mundo tiene, everyone. And just like in English we say everyone, it's a group of people, but everyone is singular. So use the singular form of verbs. So remember, the reason that this is confusing to new speakers is because you would think multiple people, okay, tienen, because that's conjugated for ellos, multiple people. But just like in English, we say, everyone do this. We don't say, like, I'm trying to think of an example, but in English, a lot of verbs get conjugated the same for singular and multiple people. But what you need to know is that in English, when you say everyone, you will also notice that you're conjugating it as a singular person. It's, I guess, a good way to think of it is it's one group of people. So todo el mundo, it's not tienen, it's tiene. Everyone has. Reemplazo is a replacement. Reemplazo means replacement. All right, let's move on to the last thing that I wanted to tell you guys is this word right here, culo. You will hear it all the time in music. It's a little bit of a vulgar word. It has the same connotations as the word, I don't know if we can get around this. It refers to the behind part of a woman that is considered very attractive, if that makes sense. But, can I say but? It means but. But it has the connotation of being an attractive butt. If you say like, ella tiene un culo, it means like she has a really nice butt. So you will also hear, you can make it even more exaggerated. You might hear culazo. Culazo means like, damn, that's a really, really nice butt. You might hear culazo in music. So Becky G says culo a few times in here, or I don't know if it's Natti Natasha, one of them. Culo comes up a few times in the lyrics. And this is a word that you will hear all the time. If you haven't heard it before, it means butt. Alright? Okay guys, so that's it for this video. Let me know if you learned something. I really appreciate it if you like and subscribe and let me know that these videos are helping somebody out there to learn. If I made any mistakes, please let me know. I do make mistakes. Let me know in the comments. And I hope your lives are going well, guys. Wish me luck with my summer classes. It's a lot. Have a good time. I'll see you guys in the next one, alright?